We are back again, y'all. Today we are watching a highly requested video that y'all have been asking for. You know, I'm still in the beginning of my BTS journey and I'm sharing it with y'all. I searched it up again. I searched up Veracity Guide to BTS and this is what came up. So it's a guide to BTS for haters, skeptics, and non-pop fans. So we're gonna react to this whole 18-minute thing, so let's just get straight into it. We all know the drill before we start. Be sure to like and subscribe so y'all are notified whenever I post another video, and that basically tells me that y'all want more BTS reactions. And also, again, comment what you want next, comment your thoughts and your experiences as well. I'll reply to as many as I can and read them. You know, I'm trying to build a community of people who are also just love music, and we're delving into BTS to start off, so let's just get straight into it. Y'all, only for this video I'll listen with one headphone just because, like, I feel like I'll be more focused with just one. I know that's a little weird, but yeah, they said turn on closed captions, so we already have them on. Let's see what it's talking about.
When you see a group of cute boys who dance, who wear matching outfits, and whose most popular songs are pop, it's logical to instantly categorize them as a boy band for young girls.
Yeah, okay.
You've seen many of those and you know how it goes. So it's easy to assume that yet another boy band is just not for you, especially a K-pop boy band. Just look at their most popular music videos. They look colorful, nonsensical, and just not your style. But maybe you are curious and you just want to know what's the deal with them. Maybe you don't have the time or the real interest to watch.
This is what I thought at first, since like I don't think I've ever listened to like any boy band, not even English, so
those long introduction videos. So in the hopes that you do go watch all of that helpful content and give them a real chance, here's a very short introduction video to BTS and their 7 members. This is how I explain BTS to my friends who are not interested in them at all. So this video is made specifically for these type of audiences. But first, here's the one and only rule. You can question, but don't assume. To understand BTS,
that is like really, that's what I've been learning, like in life, just in general. You gotta question things. You can't just assume things if you don't know it. Great example right now that is BTS, right? People are just, you know, assuming that it's weird and whatever, when they're really not bad at all.
You need to unlearn a lot of rules from the Western music industry and preconceived notions you have about K-pop, because you'll see the answer to most of your assumptions about BTS is going to be no, you are completely wrong. So let's start now.
I'm ready to learn.
BTS is a South Korean male group formed since 2010, officially debuting in 2013.
Wow,
BTS
that was their first?
That's
crazy.
Which can be translated to Bulletproof Boy Scouts in English. Why is the abbreviation for Bulletproof Boy Scouts so weird? Because BTS does not stand for the translation in English, so stop looking for the B, T, and S in this name. To avoid this confusion, BTS started using Beyond the Scene as an alternative name in English. But BTS really has always stood for 방탄소년단. BTS is composed of 7 members, 3 rappers, 4 singers. Why are there so many members? The K-pop industry is inspired by the J-pop industry, in which music labels prepare hundreds of trainees to debut in a group. In these industries, 6, 7, 8, 9 or more members are not uncommon. Just try reducing a lineup of hundreds of trainees with a lot of potential into a small number. 7 especially, I would say, is the best number of members a group like BTS can have, because for choreography, odd numbers look better than even numbers. With 3 and 5 members, stability and dance figures are harder, and 9 or more members can look too crowded. 7 is perfect. So if BTS were created in the K-pop industry, they are K-pop, right? It's complicated. K-pop is not a music genre, so it's not just pop in Korea. K-pop is a music industry that produces integrated content. BTS were discovered, went through auditions, and were trained for months or years under a K-pop label. But their unique circumstances allow them, inspire them, or force them to grow beyond this industry very quickly.
Oh, so K-pop isn't like a genre, it's like a whole industry, Kate. Some people were saying that, now I actually understand what that means. Okay. Keep going.
The pop industry has been ruled by 3 labels. Below them there's medium labels, and below them there's the labels that do not have the resources to properly debut or promote their groups. BTS's label was close to bankruptcy when they started training them, and once they debuted, they didn't have the resources or connections for promotion opportunities. So BTS had to perform when other groups canceled. BTS had to accept being mocked by bigger groups because that was the way it was. While other groups worked with famous songwriters and producers, BTS BTS's label had to find a strong singer-songwriters from the very beginning. And that's why signing rappers who write the raps and who were already in the underground hip-hop scene was this K-pop label's unusual first great decision. So yes, BTS were born in the K-pop industry, but they had to find many non-K-pop alternatives because they were simply not welcomed. Not by the industry, neither by other K-pop groups. These unconventional choices in K-pop, like the use of social media, SoundCloud, and presenting as more relatable, eventually made them very popular internationally with non-K-pop audiences.
Yeah, I heard about this, yeah. Yo, also, let's change the angle real quick. We gotta spice things up. Now we got the full screen for you.
Forcing the K-pop industry to really notice BTS and celebrate them as theirs after BTS already went beyond their niche war.
The first and the biggest of the superstars in K-pop to come out of Seoul and reach the world are BTS.
That's why BTS being K-pop or not is still a debate. Okay, but BTS are still a boy band. Sure, you wouldn't be wrong by calling them a boy band, but again, don't assume they work like every other popular boy band you've seen. No, you shouldn't recognize them by their hairstyles because they change their looks a lot. No, their songs are not all bright pop songs about love. Those are just the ones mainstream radio shows and audiences are willing to play and accept. And they are very cool as well. But I'm serious, that is a very small minority of their discography. That is why no, people who actually listen to BTS are not teenagers. They are around BTS's age, most in their 20s and 30s. And no, BTS are not teenagers. Okay, but in the end, every star part of any group, BTS.
Whoa, they're in their 30s? Oh, a lot of them are in their 30s. Oh, okay. Yeah, I also thought that they were like early 20s. Yeah, and also about the, BTS fans. When y'all have been commenting, I've talked to some of y'all who are like, way older, like in their 60s or 70s and are listening to BTS. So that's just really cool. That just shows that anybody can like their music.
근데 1순위가 당연히 우리 멤버들도 다 그렇게 생각할 거야. 1순위는 무조건 단체.
저한테 최우선 팀이고.
The BTS members started releasing solo music 2 years after their debut, and they have maintained a group career for over a decade. Some of their solo songs are under the name BTS, others are under their own name, and others are under both. Even as solo artists, they still introduce themselves as a member of BTS.
I'm a BTS. J-Hope from BTS.
Jimin of BTS.
And on their BTS tours,
that's true.
They also
that's connection
their
right there.
solo songs. Okay, that's but how musically diverse can a mainstream, mass appeal, family-friendly group like this really be? To answer this, I'm going to talk about archetypes. When first getting to know BTS, many try to recognize them with boy band tropes. Who is the bad boy, the cute one, the funny one, or the breakout solo star? Although I don't like these labels, I understand that people who don't know them need something to associate them with. So here's one label for each of them. The rappers are J-Hope, RM, and Suga. RM used to stand for most.
J-Hope, I like him. He's probably my favorite so far.
But now it stands for Real Me, so just use RM. In Korea, last names go first. So RM is the stage name of Namjoon.
My name is Namjoon.
RM is the poet because he is good with words. RM is the official leader.
Who is BTS leader?
Namjoon.
Which does not mean he is the main guy. It means he is the spokesperson in the group.
Because I'm the spokesperson, I'm going to speak a lot. I'm sorry.
So he's like the best spoken.
RM is very smart. He's multilingual.
Yeah. I like the camera.
And the only BTS member who can speak fluent English.
Making some music together with her?
Oh,
okay. It was so loud and crazy and hectic there.
And RM is known for his wordplay and lyricism. Think of him as a rapper in alternative hip-hop.
Is this spoiling me on some songs? I'm not really processing them though.
In which his introspective words can properly shine. Next is Suga. Suga stands for shooting guard, one of the 5 positions in basketball.
Yes. Okay.
And guards, so Suga.
And yes, it's because he is a basketball fan. As a solo
Okay,
artist,
okay, I
Suga
like that.
also goes by August D, which is DT Suga backwards.
DT Sugar.
DT stands for his hometown, Daegu town.
That's your hometown, DT?
Yeah, DT.
Suga and August D are the stage names of Yoongi.
You can call me August D or Sugar or Yoongi.
Yeah,
Suga's
Suga
keyword
or
is
August D.
underground
August D.
rapper because that
Kinda
is
works.
his background. And he is used to doing everything in his songs. Suga is known as the main producer in BTS
Who is BTS
and has received awards producing for others. Suga is not scared of calling others out in his lyrics, and his delivery is unapologetic, aggressive,
I already like this guy.
fast,
I can't lie, I already like him.
and overall extremely dynamic. The third rapper is J-Hope. J-Hope's name was inspired by his musical
Is
idol,
that J.
the
Cole? Whoa.
rapper J. Cole.
Whoa.
But J-Hope also has some
He's inspired off of J. Cole?
was inspired by
Yeah, I told y'all he was my favorite for a reason. J. Cole's one of my favorite rappers. Yeah. See, I knew there was a connection there somewhere.
first name Hosok. J-Hope is the street dancer because he's always been into street dancing. So his music, rap style, and even personality complement his energetic dance.
Yeah, he's the reason why he's my favorite so far.
Think of hip hop, synth pop, trap, house. I love house. And funk.
Wow, they do every genre.
J-Hope is
Oh,
most
okay,
known
okay.
for his catchy curses, ad-libs,
Close you crazy.
You got some interesting ad-libs.
and flow switches. Next, we have the 4 singers, Jin, V, Jungkook,
yeah,
and
that's what I was
Jimin.
waiting for.
Study with Jin. Jin is the stage name or abbreviation of Seokjin, and Jin's keyword is sentimental or emotive. Not emotional, but emotive. Before becoming a singer, he was a theater student during university, and it's his range of emotions why
Whoa.
he takes the main acting role in several BTS music videos. So some of his musical strengths are his
Oh, okay,
tender,
okay.
sorrowful,
Each of
and
them-
free-spirited vocals.
Each of them have like their own strengths. Like one is like the best speaker and the translator in the group, and then another one is like the best street dancer, so on. They all bring something good to the group. So yeah, it's a really good group.
A big inspiration for him is Coldplay, a band he and BTS collaborated with.
There's a lot of rock on this.
Okay.
이제
Okay.
밴드분들 중에 콜드플레이 형님들을 되게 좋아하는데
So think of pop rock, Brit rock, new wave, and ballads.
Oh, okay.
Jin shines as a live
they're
band
also all,
vocalist.
like, they
Members
make
of
their
the
own
Grammy
music, too.
panel described his vocals as a silver voice, and he's best known for his strong falsetto and high notes.
왜 이렇게 진영이랑 지민이 형이 안 입지? 그 둘이 때문에 곡이 높아지겠다 자꾸.
He's hitting those. He's hitting those.
Next is Jimin. Park Jimin goes by his real name Jimin, and his keyword is ethereal.
It's
Ethereal.
nice to meet you.
That's
I'm
cool.
Jimin.
Jimin is a contemporary dancer. And his vocals have been described as delicate, sweet, and ethereal. Not only only his vocals but his personality is also sweet and cute.
Cutie, sexy, lovely.
Cutie and sexy and lovely.
Sexy, cutie, lovely.
Cutie, sexy, lovely, sweet guy.
And most importantly, Jimin is unapologetically pop. R&B pop.
They all have their own type of genre they're like really good at. Yeah, I'm not processing any of these songs right now, so we're probably gonna listen to these eventually. It's like 2-second snippets anyway. So.
And anything that showcases his singing style. And Jimin is known for his hypnotizing performances. On the complete opposite of singing styles is V. V, the stage name of Taeyeon, stands for victory.
Victory, okay.
Okay, victory.
And his keyword is soulful. V is a baritone. And he has a very deep, husky, and soulful voice.
They're all so different. Wait, what? It sounds like jazz. Like wow, like I'm telling you, they all have like their own genres and then they combine them. It's like this is actually crazy. I can't lie. Switch up
His
the angle
songs
again,
are
yo.
R&B, neo-soul,
Add spice to this video.
indie pop, and jazz. And V, of course, loves including flutes and saxophones on his songs.
Ooh, I might like this. I might like this. Might be my favorite sound so far.
V is an old soul. He loves photography, old music, and formal
Yeah,
clothing.
me too. Can't lie.
V is known for his warm lyrics, especially during the holiday season.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know this.
The
Wait.
seventh member is Jungkook. Jungkook
V
uses
might be my
his
favorite
real
so
name.
far,
Last
actually.
name is Jung,
Hold
first
on.
name is Jungkook.
I'm Jungkook-chan, Jungkook.
Jungkook is the male mainstream pop star the world is looking for but keeps denying for some reason. Jungkook is not just inspired by mainstream pop artists.
If I was a boyfriend, never let you go. We were so beautiful.
Okay.
There's nothing like us. There's nothing like you and me. I'ma leave the door open.
Wow.
Spent 10,000 hours. I do the same thing I told you when I never would.
He is now one of the biggest male soloists in mainstream pop.
Wow. Okay.
His Western
Holy.
collabs
In the world, know my name, I'm the truth. So if you're ready,
Got you skipping work and me. Fuck it,
he's
let's sleep
killing
in. Yeah.
and songs in English are pop perfection.
push and pull a bit closer.
This is worldwide. Yeah,
Like
this
the
is why I've been
biggest
living
pop
under a
stars.
rock.
Jungkook is known for his great stability at singing and dancing at the same time.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Wow. So is he like the biggest out of the group? Yeah, the most mainstream, I'm guessing.
Don't forget everything I've just said because all the BTS members
okay.
are experts at breaking out of their label boxes. The poet was also an underground rapper and can be very aggressive in his songs. The underground rapper loves playing the acoustic guitar and the piano and singing
Okay, I'm understanding
introspective,
now.
sweet lyrics.
This is very interesting.
The street dancer made an entire album with songs he performed with no choreographies. The sentimental one
I'm
has a
hearing,
song
like, 50
about his
different
love
genres
for
in this video. This
fishing,
is
and
insane.
he is very silly as well.
Worldwide handsome.
Worldwide handsome.
Worldwide handsome. Worldwide handsome, Jin.
What is... Okay.
The ethereal one also shines in powerful
This is
hip-hop
yeah, this is crazy.
performances.
This is
The
actually
soulful
mad
one
interesting.
can also deliver aggressive
The soulful one might be my favorite. Yeah.
and high vocals. And the mainstream one loves composing non-mainstream songs. And somehow they work perfectly as a group, performing together all of the styles I've mentioned and more.
It's like they do everything. Like, this is just crazy. Oh my god, they're just like everything possible they've done. Wow. It just keeps going. Yeah, don't worry, this is not messing up any reactions. Like, I'm hearing 1 second of each song. It's like, we're good, we're good. This is crazy.
I have not found a group as dynamic, creative, risk-taking, and surprising as them. If you think they are not for you, you just have to keep looking.
It's like the Avengers of music. Wow, that was the guide to BTS by Veracity. Thank you for making that video, Veracity, if I'm even pronouncing it right. But wow, that was extremely informative. Now I've changed it to I'm not living under a rock, but all of like North America is. Or maybe it's just me, I don't know. But I feel like North America has not talked about like this group enough. Like, they literally do every music genre possible. And at first, from like a glance, they just looks like some girly, you know, band, boy band, but they make some really good music. So this is just the beginning. I'm extremely excited to get into them, especially with y'all, because I'm documenting all this, so this is going to be fun. Y'all know the drill. We're just getting started. Join the Discord in the description just for, you know, discussions about this and stuff like that, and just we're building a community of people who just love music in general, and we're starting with the biggest, BTS. Stick around. Like I said, I have a lot more coming up, and be notified whenever I'm making new videos. Like I said, y'all, this is going to be a fun journey. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.